Thank you for staying with us. And we head straight to what the papers have for us. It will be a quick one this morning. And on the front page of the Guardian newspaper, we apologize that you might not be able to have, the front page displayed, but then you miss nothing. National Security Summit, stakeholders reject plan. Flay stalled proposals, high military casualties. Again, National Security Summit, stakeholders reject plan. Flay stalled proposals, high military casualties. And you can see the stakeholders there, the president and his men. Away from that, UNICEF links 50% of childhood deaths in Nigeria to malnutrition. That's disturbing. And UTME, 19-year-old commits suicide in Lagos over lost car. Well, sadly, sad one there. It's, people that have young people around, should speak with them. Don't be too hard on them. Even when you have to be firm, right? Yeah. Just let them know you can do better. But then, chin up.
And for God's sake, go again. It's just jam score, just exam score. You can always take it again.
Thing is, they don't see it that way. Possibly that person, that young, it's a sad one. But then it's a lesson to, if you have young people around, even adults, while you tell them the truth, let them know you have another shot and, chin up. You have another chance at life. This is a sad one, really. And here, Ganduje, wife, others to face prosecution as court rejects application over alleged fraud. Nigeria loses $18 billion to illicit financial flows as debt servicing gobs 70% of revenue. 70% of revenue. And Reps reject bill proposing rotational presidency. And NITCOM confirms 20 million Nigerians abroad as migration dialogue emphasizes protection. 20 million naira. That's more than the size of some countries in this world. All right. And Nigeria must work, says Obasanjo's Lamido seeks closure to June 12 saga. That will be all from The Guardian for today.
And from the front page of The Guardian, we move to the front page of the Daily Trust newspaper this morning. Boko Haram kills 4 soldiers in renewed onslaughts on military bases. Boko Haram killed 4 soldiers in renewed onslaughts on military bases. Quite unfortunate one. And right on the front page of the Daily Trust, we can see a picture of the map of Borno State right there. And with the flashpoints, with those areas, we have Kajiram, we have Dikwa, and of course, we have Ran. And there are distances from the state capital, Maiduguri. For instance, Kajiram is just 82.4 kilometers to Maiduguri. We have Ran, which is 171 kilometers to Maiduguri. And of course, we have Dikwa, which is just 90 kilometers from Maiduguri. And if you take a look at the map, if you look at places like Ran and Dikwa, you say, well, the terrorists can actually come in through the flanks. But when you look at a place like Kajiram, Kajiram is landlocked. It should take them time, okay, to get to Kajiram. And Kajiram, of course, is just 82.4 kilometers from Maiduguri, the closest to Maiduguri. And yes, we have terrorists, overrunning military bases in those areas. So quite unfortunate one right there. Away from that, moving to other stories, still on the front page of the Daily Trust newspaper this morning. How to prevent sudden death in people over 60. How to prevent sudden death in people over 60. Reps reject bill on rotational presidency. Reps reject bill on rotational presidency. Of course, there was a bill to that effect that was supposed to go for second reading, but the reps rejected it. The bill is just to ensure that presidency rotates between the 6 geopolitical zones in Nigeria. But again, it has been thrown out. It shouldn't be about, geopolitical zones. Let us look at the character of the people contesting for that position and what they have to offer to Nigerians, of course. Away from that, still on the front page of the Daily Trust newspaper this morning. Tax reform. Senate endorses 5% excise duty. Tax reform. Senate endorses 5% excise duty. Away from that, moving to the bottom strip now. Still on the front page of the Daily Trust newspaper. Lamido and I would have challenged Tinubu if we were governors. That's according to Amechi. Lamido and I would have challenged Tinubu if we were governors. And that's according to Rotimi Amaechi. And right at the bottom strip, Rivers women protest abduction of students traveling for WASC. Rivers women protest abduction of students traveling for WASC, that's the West African Senior School Certificate Examination. Qatar gives Trump $400 million jet. Whoa. Qatar gives Trump $400 million jet. Quite an impressive one right there. That should be an expensive one because the last time I checked, you can actually get a Gulfstream jet for a very nice one for, from $65 million. Now Qatar is gifting Donald Trump a $400 million jet. Congratulations once again to the US and of course their president Donald Trump. And finally, from the front page of the Daily Trust newspaper, kidnappers invade FCT community, kill 3, abduct 1. Kidnappers invade FCT community, kill 3, abduct 1. And that'll be all from the front page of the Daily Trust newspaper this morning.
All right, just like I said, it will be a very brief one. On this break, when we return, we'll move straight right into the conversation for today. Stay with us.